I know that there's like an unwritten rule that you're not technically supposed to bring up old stuff when it comes to an artist that has come a long way. But I just want to remind everybody the guy who made this movie started out as the lead in the Thunderbirds movie from 2004. Mr. Corbett, you have come very far, my friend. Holy balls, dude. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Now he's here on time. View with Drew right on cue. How's it going, bud? Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And it's early review time. We're here to talk about a movie, movies and TV. That's what we do here. And that movie is The Brutalist. The Brutalist, which opens in limited release on December 20th. So I got to see it quite a bit early. Thank you to the St. Louis International Film Festival, which I was informed we were one of only 3 festivals currently wh had access to a 35mm print. Yeah, I saw this in 35mm Vista Vision, so that was pretty rad. So yeah, The Brutalist is co-written and directed by Brady Corbett. This is his third, former actor, now currently filmmaker. This is his third feature film as a director. He previously directed. What else did he make? Previously directed the films The Childhood of a Leader and Vox Lux. I have not seen either of those films, although I've heard of Vox Lux. So this is his first filmed as director that I've seen, and boy, has he come a long way. So yeah, he co-wrote the screenplay with Mona Fastvold, who is, it's also his partner. Okay, cool. So they wrote this film, and what is The Brutalist about? Well, it is the fictional story of a brutalist architect, a Hungarian Jewish architect named Laszlo Toth, who survives the Holocaust, and in 1947, where we first meet him, arrives in America, arrives in New York. One of the first things he sees of us is, and what we see in the movie, is the poster for this film, which is a upside down slanted view of the Statue of Liberty, welcoming him to America. And he is a brutalist architect. He essentially creates buildings loosely inspired by the very prison that he escaped from, that prison being the camps from the Holocaust, to create a sense of hope. And one of the things he's working on in particular is a chapel. He is hired to do so by an eccentric, super rich fella, titan of industry, played by Guy Pearce, who may or may not be on the up and up. And, of course, his two children, one more sinister than the other. They are played by Joe Alwyn in the Joe Alwyn is a Creep and Taylor Swift Made the Right Decision movie sweepstakes, and Stacey Martin of Nymphomaniac fame, who is the slightly nicer daughter. And we follow him over many, many years. This film charts from 1947 to, in the epilogue of the film, 1980. As we follow this man's life and his work, and eventually, much deep into the film, the arrival of his long separated wife, played by Felicity Jones, as well as his niece, who he has essentially raised almost like a daughter. She's played by Rafe Cassidy, and he pursues this chunk of the American dream, but begins to discover that maybe America doesn't want him to follow this dream, and we follow him through the ups and downs of a life well lived. And when I say ups and downs, I mean we sink into his ups and downs, because this film is altogether total runtime just under, we're talking like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that, under 4 hours. This is a 4-hour movie. Wow. This is an epic. And with an intermission and an overture. So it's that kind of movie. Yeah, let the sweeping, and I mean sweeping, journey begin. So yeah, The Brutalist. I saw it early on December 20th. It's coming out to most of you guys, probably wider in the early new year. It's a big Oscar contender. And yeah, it was a long one. And yeah, we had a 15-minute intermission in the middle. It was an image kind of frozen with a countdown clock, and a quick little overture at the beginning. So yeah, this was a really long film, and I stayed through all of it. I even sat through the intermission and just talked among my peers. And by the end of it, I have to tell you something. The Brutalist is a landmark of a film. Yeah, this is one of the best films of the 21st century so far. It's not even one of the best films of the year. The fact that this movie exists in this time and in this year, I felt like what it must have felt like. Watching this movie, it was transformative. Watching it the way I watched it, how I watched it, with the audience I watched it, it felt like what it must have felt like to have seen Dr. Zhivago or Lawrence of Arabia when it first opened. It's on that level. It's that kind of movie. This is the movie equivalent of a great novel. It's long, and you feel like you are witnessing a life. You're watching this man through his life, and you see it from every possible angle, and you really sink into it. The tragedies, the joys, the ups, the downs, and all of it is stunning. All of it is beautiful. The filmmaking is incredible. The screenplay is incredible. The performances are incredible. Adrian Brody plays Laszlo Toth. It's one of, I think, his career best work. Yes, even better than The Pianist. He is so good in this movie. It's just unbelievable how great everyone and everything on both sides of the camera was with The Brutalist. This is an achievement, the likes of which I don't think any of us are going to see again in our lifetime. The risk it must have taken to make a film like this is truly special. Like, this is one of those movies I almost want to keep to myself. I almost don't want it to go out into the world just yet. It feels too perfect. It feels, you know what I mean? It feels too pure. I'm never going to forget that I saw this film. I am never going to forget that this is one of those films that is going to be a classic one day. And I will be able to tell my grandchildren, I was there before it opened. I was one of the first people to say, this is a masterpiece. This is a masterpiece. I loved The Brutalist. This is a true achievement. The acting's amazing. There's humor in it. The screenplay is witty. Guy Pearce, it goes from being both hilarious and also horrifying in this movie. He's great. It's also career best work for him. For Felicity Jones, who I love almost always. Everyone. This is just, Joe Alwyn is just sneering and perfect in this. Stacey Martin. Everybody in this movie, Raffi Cassidy, everybody is just beautiful. And the way that this movie ends, the last line of this movie, and the way that the ending corresponds with the beginning and shows the journey we've gone on. Chef's fucking kiss. This movie just, all hail Brady Corbett, our new master filmmaker. My God, man. Just truly, what an achievement. And I'm going to give The Brutalist. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This movie is monumental. Truly monumental. So yeah, The Brutalist. And it's a long one, but see it. Absolutely see it. It is worth the investment. It is, it'll be, go see it early in the day when it comes out and make a day of it. Like, seriously, you will feel different walking out of it than you did walking into it. It'll change you. So yeah, The Brutalist, 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash none, because we watched it at the film festival. Was there shawarma? No, there was not, but the credits are also, the actual layout of the credits is some of the best I've seen ever. So worth sticking around for just for that. And also, you're already there. You've been there for almost 4 hours. Stick with it to the bitter end. So anyway, respect the art. That's what I always say. Always watch the credits, even if the movie sucks. Which this definitely didn't, but just watch the credits. So yeah, The Brutalist. That's it. It opens on December 20th in limited release. It'll be expanding wider. Eventually, go check it out. It's great, and it's a big Oscar contender. And I'm not surprised. I'll go see it again. I already told people I will go see it again when I can get a day aside, a whole afternoon aside to go, because it's a really good one. So yeah, that's it. We'll be back right after this for Fighting Spirit, a combat chaplain's journey. We'll have a review of that. Also coming up, we'll have Overlord: The Sacred Kingdom. And we'll end the night with an early review of The Black Sea. So that's coming up, and more to come this week. So that's coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love how class is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, and either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Brutalist? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.